Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's YNV Swaai. This is young nigga voice in the non-nigga world. Today we be reacting to some serious shit, man. So y'all better not be watching this shit at night. I'm telling you, man. It's like, now I'm just playing. I don't know how serious that's gonna be. If it ain't that serious, I just wanna go ahead and leave a dislike on the video. It's like, now I'm playing. I ain't hating, nigga. I ain't gonna leave no dislike. I'm just gonna be disappointed, man. Cause I ain't trying to sit here and watch something that doesn't entertain y'all and it doesn't entertain me. You feel me? But let's just get straight into the video. I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. Let's get straight into it.
I don't know. I don't know who it is or what it is, but leave me alone. For real.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 paranormal moments caught on security footage.
I can see the string.
Some of the most unusual and mysterious incidents caught on security cameras.
Saying I can see the string. That's kind of weird though. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Ever had
kind
a
of weird.
bizarre experience like this? Let us know in the comments.
This video is brought to you by Smile. Tickets on sale now at www.smile.movie. In theaters September 30th.
Number 10. Want to play catch? This spooky location in Nebraska has been billed as the most haunted museum in the world, and for good reason.
We've actually been voted one of the most haunted museums in the world. We have the
W people. Nah, I'm playing. I don't know what made niggas want to go to haunted houses, haunted mansions, haunted hospitals. Cause if you go there, your goal is to find something that's out of the norm. So this is a lose-lose. You go there, you don't find nothing. You lost. You wasted your time. You go there, you find something. You're at risk of dying. So it's a lose-lose. If you find something, you don't find something, you lose either way. I don't understand the thrill of doing this weird shit, man. I don't know, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know why people be doing that shit, man. Like, it couldn't be me if not for $1,000,000. For $1,000,000, but not for like, I ain't gonna be doing that shit, man. Not just for some free time type shit.
largest collection of verified haunted artifacts as well. We have over 3,000 currently, and we add to it every week.
Their YouTube channel regularly posts videos they've caught on security cameras of bizarre phenomena happening in their building. In 2018, the Museum of Shadows released a video of a ball moving on its own in a dark room. If it were just rolling around a little, we might be inclined to dismiss this one, but the ball actually gets thrown. While strange, it's also kind of adorable to think about a ghost entertaining itself playing with a ball. If you're looking for a more personal experience with the paranormal and you happen to live in the Omaha area, the museum offers all kinds of activities from self-guided tours to ghost hunts.
We do after-hour ghost hunts as well from 10 o'clock to midnight, where we actually go lights out and investigate as a group.
Number 9. It's a ghost eat ghost.
No, that's one.
It's always pretty disturbing when
sound
it
weak.
victims to paranormal shenanigans. In 2021, a video uploaded to TikTok quickly spread due to its uncanny content. Security footage from a living room has two dogs barking away in their cages. Suddenly and simultaneously, both dogs stop their panicking. That alone is concerning. Then they're very still for a few moments, as though on guard. The black dog's collar then gets tugged, lifting it upwards, and the pup naturally freaks out a little. The loosened collar then falls to the...
Yeah, this is the stuff right here that I'm like, how do you fake this kind of stuff? Because dogs, you can't train a dog to do some fake shit. You can, but only to a certain extent. You can't train a dog to do shit like this, for real, for real. Maybe you can, but not really. Like, when it comes down to the animals, like, when I was watching these scary videos and I see like the animals reacting in a certain type of way, I'd be like, man, I don't know. Because me personally, I do believe in the supernatural things. I believe in like demons. I believe in all that kind of stuff. I don't know how I feel about ghosts yet, but I do believe in like supernatural things, supernatural beings and stuff, like different energies and stuff, all that kind of stuff. Still, but I don't really know. Like, there's only one time I came in contact with something supernatural. There's probably more times, but there's just only one time I think of the most memorable time. I got a story up on YouTube about the time I heard a girl get possessed. It's on my music channel. It's about the time the girl got possessed at one of my youth group camps. I didn't really see it happen, but I heard it happen, and I heard some stories about it, and that's how it was. But yeah. Let's get back into it.
the floor, confusing the canine. Is it safe to say this ghost is a cat person? Number 8, Paranormal Reality.
How
The
you trying to be
Paranormal
funny?
Activity franchise is the pinnacle of hidden camera fictional horror. But what if the franchise was played out in real life? Well, in 2020,
Oh, I thought that was an actual video. I was about to say, nigga, that's 4K right there. Like, that's some real shit right there. I was about to say, man, like, it's. I was about to say, nigga, ghosts are real. That's what I was about to say after that. I seen that shit. That's probably off a clip off a movie or something. I was about to be like, yeah, y'all little kids are out of luck that's watching this. I was about to say some shit like that, but I can't even say it because that's just a little movie clip probably.
22, Joey and Amy Radke from Minnesota felt like they were experiencing that very situation. With CCTV set up to watch their pets while they're out, the couple ended up spotting some kind of nightgown-wearing figure walking around in their hallway. Even the cats spooked as they scatter and hide underneath the coffee table. It's believed the being is the spirit of an older woman who passed at the property years ago in her nightgown. The landlord and previous tenants have also all experienced some kind of metaphysical presence in the building. Number 7, come here often? Not all ghosts are out to get us living folk. Sometimes they just want to enjoy their hobbies again in the afterlife. In 2021 at the Blue House Pub,
Hey, I don't believe it, man. I believe that's a natural thing that happens. Cause I swear to God, I would just sit right next to my grandma. She'll have a beer, and it would just spill by itself. Like I don't think that's really ghost. I think that's just like God's comedy or something. Cause he's like not in this situation. But I'm just saying like, but fuck it. Maybe it was a ghost that was doing that shit to me. Maybe it was a ghost just trying to make me get a whooping by spilling my grandma's drink while I was next to her. I swear I would never touch the drink. I would be like a foot away from the drink. It would just spill. It would just be me and my grandma in the drink, and my grandma would be like, "It's just you and the drink, Jermaine. How did it spill?" And I'd be like, "Grandma, gravity," and I'll get my ass whooped. But anyway, it could be. I mean, I don't know, but this right here, that could be the win for real. How's it the win when they're inside? I don't know. But that could be the win. That's all I'm saying.
pub in Hendon, England, the moment where a glass falls over of its own accord was captured on camera. The pint seems to tip over rather slowly as though it's being pushed carefully, before its contents spill onto the floor. The previous night, a spiritualist had
Why would they
actually
push it
visited the
carefully?
pub. They stated that they could sense something, and that the
That's how I know it wasn't a ghost, because if a ghost's intention is to spill something, why would they do it carefully? You don't carefully kill somebody. You kill somebody. So you ain't gonna carefully push over a drink. Like, why would you be like, I'm just gonna push it over real quick? No, you gonna be like, so you feel me? So that was no ghost for real. So from that logic, that was no ghost, because you don't carefully just kill someone. You do that shit on purpose. You do it to the full extent. So that couldn't have been a ghost.
spirit, thought to be female, was upset with the
Unless it's like a very careful, maybe it was an old ghost, like an older ghost or something, or like a very careful, delicate, moving type ghost or something. I don't know.
employees for taking over her work. The landlady, Darla Anderson, claimed there had been incidents of pints flying off the bar for years, but CCTV wasn't installed then. Number 6, ghouls just want to have fun. Is there anything more frightening than ghost children? Well, the Barnsley Antique Centre in England might be the location of the creepiest encounter with young spirits yet. Coming into work one morning in 2017, antiques dealer Daniel Parker found a 1960s Bambi rocking horse toy on the floor. He thought it was weird and decided to check the cameras. The footage showed the toy rocking backward and forward with no one sitting on it. Suddenly, it was sharply thrown onto the floor, as though someone had gotten off it too quickly. Parker reported that there had been several strange incidents since he began working there, such as a cabinet exploding for no reason. Many locals have also heard spirits.
Yeah, I don't have an
talking
explanation,
and
man.
poltergeist
I
kids
don't have an
well
explanation
into
for this one.
Number 5. Beer besties. Apparently ghosts really love hanging out in bars and getting up to spooky mischief. Over at the 300-year-old White Swan Inn in Dunstable, England, locals were enjoying a drink and relaxing in the historical establishment. Everything is normal, to start with, anyway. In an instant, a pint sitting calmly on the table suddenly tips over, spilling its contents on the floor and
Okay, like, these could be ghosts, but this isn't like, that's like catching Bigfoot playing a game of checkers. Like, it's boring. Like we don't want to see this shit. Like, we don't want to see ghosts knocking shit over. We don't want to see ghosts dragging people through the halls. We want to see ghosts like turning on and off lights and throwing things across the room, not just pushing over drinks. Like this is the second video. Like that's literally like just like something like, I mean, seeing Bigfoot play checkers is gonna be cool at the same time. But you get what I'm trying to say. It's gonna be, it's like you catching them doing boring shit. You feel me? So I don't know what's up with all these, like, just knocking little stuff over and stuff. They're not showing us any real action. Like I want to see someone get thrown through the hall or something. Like how come we never see like big videos like that for real? That's why sometimes I really doubt like ghost existence, because we always get like it's always like on a thin line. It's always like it could be but it could not be. It's never like, oh, this is definitely it, or it's never like oh, this is definitely it. It's always like on a thin line. So let's get back to the video.
Flashing onto the unlucky patrons. And this isn't the only time something invisible and strange went on at the pub. Another night, with everyone away from the bar and the drinks stacked, the CCTV witnesses a bottle mysteriously fly off the shelf, causing other bottles to fall and spill beer behind the till. Number 4, the spooked security guard. In 2018, Jay Brown was working the night shift as a security guard at a nursing home in Chicago, where he kept experiencing a strange presence. When Brown told colleagues, friends, and family about seeing some form of a ghost, they didn't believe him. Well, he eventually caught the being on CCTV twice.
I looked at it like,
He do something at it.
I'm like, okay. So I hesitated, so I just threw something because I didn't know what to do.
In the videos,
Hey yo, man. All I'm saying is this nigga's really scary. I don't care what you think. I don't care like what's the situation. I don't care if he's faking or what. I don't care what's going on. Like, I don't care if he's like over exaggerating. But this nigga's a little bit scary. You know how I know this? Because this is the first video of like a bad person being in this situation, right? The one thing I know about bad people is that I don't know what's with it, but all the niggas I know, when it comes to supernatural stuff, it just makes their skin crawl, no matter what. So this nigga right here, like this nigga is a grown ass man. I swear we about to hear this nigga scream or something. Like I'm just predicting that this nigga's about to scream or something. Cause me personally, if I was in a situation, I'm not much of a screamer, but for the right things, I might turn into one. But I'm not saying that I would scream. But like if I was in a situation where like I seen stuff moving and I was by myself, low key, I would just end my life right there, man. Cause I cannot put up with all that tension and stuff, man. I'm not lying, man. But let's just get back into this shit.
you can make out a white faint shadow float past the front desk, definitely spooking Brown. At one point, he even tosses a book at the entity, which is a little bit rude, but also a little bit warning.
He thought he
Brown
really
is
do
also
something at
reported
it,
hearing
though.
footsteps and catching a ceiling light falling.
What's that white fog?
It's like it's starting to show up every 6 months or a few months or something. So
Oh, he's not really black. He painted his skin. Ain't no way a nigga is gonna come back to the same job and this stuff is happening more and more. He said this happened like every 6 months. Ain't no real nigga. Ain't no real person. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no real person unless it's a white person in a movie, not in real life. A white person in a movie, he'll probably do some shit like this. But ain't no, other than that, ain't no real person going to come back to something that's scary. Like, every bone in your body is gonna scream, stay away from this thing. Unless you're a psychopath, of course. This nigga ain't a psychopath. So this video is fake, in my opinion. That just makes it fake to me.
Number 3, you should probably excuse the late homework. Deer Park CBS School in Cork, Ireland has been a hotbed of ominous happenings for years. At the beginning of October 2017, the month for all things eerie, the school released this downright chilling video online.
Hey, bro. This has nothing to do with this right here, but I'm just gonna say out something a little funny. It's just something I remember. But I remember one time there's this one female I went to school with, right? And we was in like 5th grade, so it's not really that surprising, but it's still a little kind of weird, not weird, but funny. And I remember we was outside and we was playing in the park, right? We was just playing in the park. I was with my friends and stuff. And then I just heard screaming out of nowhere. It's like a lot of screaming inside the school, and everyone surrounded. Like everyone came around. We didn't know there was like a fight going on. Someone got hit real bad. We didn't know if there was like a, because this is about like this is like around the time there was like all these clowns running around and stuff. So we didn't know, like we was thinking like there's might have been clowns in school. We didn't know anything was going on. But tell me why when we get there, we just see this girl, this dead, just staring dead into nothing, and she just got done screaming and she's crying. And tell me why she said that she was afraid. She was afraid. She said that she was afraid that her mom was about to give her an ass whooping in the school. And and I don't know the reason why she thought she was gonna ass whooping, but that just goes to tell how that just goes to tell how kids' minds be like how could you be so scared just to get a whooping like that? Like her mom must have been giving her ass whoopings for real. It just reminded me of a little story. I just wanted to say it real quick, but it just reminded me of that real quick. And the funny part was that she was white. I barely know any white kids that got ass whoopings and stuff. But her mom must have been doing it right or something. But I don't know. That's just something let's get back to the video.
In the early hours of the morning, while no one was in the building, doors can be seen slamming. That's followed by lockers shaking aggressively.
I ain't gonna lie, I would love to go to a haunted school for real. It'll be kind of lit because as soon as something happened, I'm running out the school. And not only I'm running out the school, that's not the point. The point is I have an excuse to leave school, so I can be out of school all the time. As soon as something creepy happens, the teacher is gonna see something happen, and I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be running outside. They're gonna be like, "Jermaine, why you running outside?" And I'm gonna get them done. I'm gonna be like, "Bitch, did you not just see what just happened in school?" Like it's only that simple. So there ain't no way like they can't really blame me for doing something like that. So I'll have more freedom. I'll be able to get out of class more, and they can't really blame me for it. So it'll be kind of lit to go to a high school in my opinion. Well, let's get back into the video.
Papers falling out at some of them, and then a wet floor warning sign is flung, seemingly with no one around. Previously, the school had experienced strange incidents like cold spots and disembodied crying sounds, but nothing like this was ever caught on camera.
They both move at the same time?
Crying sounds, but nothing like this was ever caught on camera.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about this one. This one seems realistic though, but I don't. Yeah, this one's real. That one's real. That one's probably real. In
2022, the pale creature began spreading across social media with a video released by Paranormality magazine. It was recorded from the security footage of a home in Kentucky. The unsettling video has a hunched white figure with long limbs creeping slowly.
No, I'm playing. No hate to Eminem.
It's left people wondering just what it could be.
The
top
pale creature.
Suggestions include an
alien,
not a mythical monster or a spirit.
Pale.
There's also a theory that the Pale Man from the 2006 film Pan's Labyrinth came to life.
Eminem is one of my favorite rappers, by the way. Why ain't you showing me this? I want to see some real shit.
There are also some viewers who question the authenticity of the video, since its quality is so grainy.
Plus, yeah, I'm not even like.
I'm not even like. Think in the comments.
Number
one, Screaming Hotel.
It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room, and there's reports of screaming coming from that room.
It was just another day when staff working at the Wingate Hotel in Illinois received several noise complaints about a room. However, strangely, no one was booked into the vocal suite. When staff checked it out, they also heard the unnatural screaming erupting from the mysterious accommodation. Refusing to wait for the police, John went inside with his trusty flashlight. But on the security footage, we can see some kind of person-shaped mist leaving the room before the lights begin to flicker.
Alright, this could either make it more realistic or way less realistic. How come every time we see a ghost video, it's the same little white fog? And why is it always white? Is there any black ghosts too? Never mind, that's not the point. But it's always this one little white fog just moving around. That's either like realistic because it's consistent and that's how ghosts actually look. It's just a little white fog, or that's fake because it's easy to make something look like that. It's like a little white fog. You can easily edit something like that, I think anyway. But these are but I don't know how someone edited from like these are like cameras from the hotel, so it'll be hard to edit something like that from like a hotel camera. Not really, but like these are like this got put out by like the hotel, and they're very like they should be very professional. I don't know like if they're like and plus, why would a hotel put out a video about them having ghosts? That's just gonna scare people away from going to the hotel, right? So I don't think they will do that on purpose. But again, it would make people, but at the same time, it would make people want to go to the hotel too. So I don't really know, because there's a lot of weird people out there that like to go to see supernatural stuff. So it could be a win or a lose in that situation. But let's just get back to the video real quick. John's the most plain name ever. No hate to people that his name John.
According to John, the suite's furniture was eerily thrown about, and the shower was running.
This, we black. We always hit wait an hour. We never hit.
The clip's
okay.
Authenticity.
We black.
We'll let you decide if this is fact
never update.
or fiction.
No, I'm playing. Oh, it's over. Oh yeah, that was a little video, man. There's probably like 2 in there I thought that could be real. Most of them wasn't really like I wasn't really convinced. But hey, man, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. There's probably gonna be like 0 people watching right now, but or there's gonna be 1 million people watching right now because my manifestation is very strong. So I'm playing. But anyway, that's the end of the video, man. I don't even got too much to say. Outside, I always say everything during the video that I wanted to say. So y'all say you, say right, say motivated. I'm out this month. Oh yeah, and also, if you're going to do something right now, just try to get through it. Cause just remember, for every rainy day, there's a nice, bright, sunny day right after that, man. For real, like some Tupac type shit. And also, man, you have to experience the pain to know about the good. For real. Because I'll give you one last little story of wisdom real quick. I remember one time, I went to, I would say, it's kind of like mostly it hurt more than it felt good. But I remember one time I went to foster care, and I wasn't really that hurt because I always felt like I was going to come back to my mom. So in the end, which spoiler alert, I didn't come. I got adopted, but I always thought I was going to come back with my mom and stuff. But I didn't end up coming back with my mom. So I was kind of like I had all this stuff around me. I had all these games I never had, all this good food I never had. I always got fed, but it was good food most of the time. Sometimes, but I had a lot of good stuff that I never had. And tell me why me living with these rich white people, I started getting depressed because I didn't feel any bad. The only bad I felt was being away from my family. But I still had visits with them. And again, I thought I was going to come back and live with them. So I wasn't really that worried because I always thought I was going to be able to come back with my mom. So at the end, I wasn't really that worried. So tell me why I got so depressed having all the games I wanted, having all the little side friends I wanted. I guess I said side friends. I'm talking about side bitches, but I'm just saying, man. But then when I got on my own, I started feeling a little roughness, but also looking forward to good days. It's a variation that makes your life exciting and good. It's a variation of the good and bad. It's like a yin and yang type thing. But just add that to your arsenal if you didn't know about that. But hey, y'all say you, say right, say Murphy. Like I said, man, I'm out this month.